Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos.
Hey everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick Q&A with one of our traders here at WBTrading, Louise. In the Q&A, I'm going to be asking her a couple questions about her trading journey, about the course, and kind of her overall experience. So without further ado, let's get straight into the Q&A. Okay, so let's just start off with you introducing yourself and kind of telling us a little bit about your trading journey.
Okay, well, I'm Louise, originally from England. My trading journey actually started in 1994
Wow.
because I did some training for NatWest Bank at the London Stock Exchange way before it's all the technical stuff, way before the internet. I used to watch them on the phones, doing all that kind of floor trading. And that was my first introduction to it. But this trading, actually, I started about 4 years ago with crypto trading, and that's what got me into this newer style of it. And forex trading I've been at for about just over a year.
Just over a year. Yeah, similarly with me, I mean, with my trading journey, I kind of started with crypto as well. And it wasn't until I think my whole YouTube page was covered with crypto videos here and there. And then I kind of came across the Forex side of things. And that's how I came across this course. So how did you kind of come across WB trading?
Well, there is a bit of a story to it. My crypto journey was mainly spot trading. And I used to see, I follow a lot of crypto Twitter talking about leverage margin trading. And I dabbled in that very, very slightly with not very good results. So I stuck to the spot trading. And but really, I've been trying to up the amount of money that has been coming in to buy some property over here in Italy.
Yeah.
And I kept seeing, I was watching some YouTube videos most days, and I kept seeing adverts for Forex trading.
Yeah.
And I thought this is coming across my radar. I'm going to have a little look at it. To cut a long story short, I did a couple of webinar days like that.
Yeah.
To sort of learn a little bit more about it. I think from my crypto experience, I already had some understanding of the lingo, because it's like you do have to learn a new language, don't you, with it, really? You have to learn a whole new set of terms and phrases, and
of course.
I did have an understanding of that, but this was explaining more about the currency pairs and the actual trading on Forex, which is quite different to crypto. And I initially thought surely it's just another type of asset, but it is quite different. And I did this webinar, and without going into the detail, I got involved in a mentorship program with another company, which it's a good program. I've had some real challenges with it, and I won't go into that now. It's a long story, but I really did get quite lost in it in my own journey, because I was very much on my own. And I was just completely overwhelmed with the amount of currencies I was looking at, the 28 currency pairs and a few commodities, different strategies. I was trying a bit of this, a bit of that, and nothing was coming together. And I really, in April, I really did hit the wall with it. I was almost out. I hated looking at my laptop. I hated the thought of trading in the morning. And about 6 months ago, I had looked at WB trading. I'd looked at, I'd done the YouTube information, and I liked the idea of the mechanical strategy. And I had a phone call out of the blue, literally the day after I'd said, I'm out, this is it, I'm done. I had a phone call from, I think it was Jan, who said, look, you looked at this 6 months ago, we've changed it around a little bit. And he said, you can be involved with our program for, it's a lot less money than I'd originally looked at, because I think you've changed for subscription basis. I thought, I've already committed a lot of money to this. I need to try and recover that. And so I got in with him, and actually it has been the thing that has I've done a complete 180 on it in just 2 months. And my best friend is like, I cannot believe how you're talking about it now. So So it's really been, I mean, it really was almost like a call from the universe going, pluck you out and save you from what was a spiraling situation for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me as well, what it was that really got my attention on the course was the mechanical side of things, because like you were saying, you got all these different terminology. Some traders will say, look at all these different markets. But,
Yeah.
once you kind of get your head around the fact that all you need is like a mechanical edge and then you let it play out across the year, it makes trading a lot more simple and easier to understand, which a lot of people don't put out there. They have all these indicators that they throw about, all these markets, all these different terms. And for your everyday person, it's a bit overwhelming and it's obviously very hard to get the grasp of. So it's good to hear that, a lot of traders on the course, they do like that mechanical edge. And I think it just helps with trading overall, to be honest.
I think the mechanical process for me has meant that it's basically a 5 or 6 step process every morning. And actually, I really enjoy coming to my I do it now on my desktop. I come here in the morning at 7 o'clock. The other thing that I love is the Discord community that we've got, that we all have a chat on in the morning. That has really helped me because we're all taking the same trades, more or less. I know we still make a decision whether we trade or not, and we still put our own input in.
Yeah,
but if we get a losing trade, we've all got the same experience.
Yeah,
and also,
definitely.
before I was really beating up on myself because I was like, what have I looked at? I've obviously done that wrong. My analysis was so subjective. I could pick it apart. This is very much, well, we follow the signals. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. And also for me, I like pictures in my mind. I'm not very good with absorbing too much information. I'm left-handed and right brain, so I like pictures. And this for me is just, I get a picture on the screen. I've got a box to look at. It really works for my brain. So.
Perfect. And I think the Discord's helped quite a few members. Obviously, it wasn't something that we had when I joined the course. I think they might have had it prior to me being on the course. I'm not sure if it was working very well. But we did kind of push to get in a community for the members to speak to one another. I mean, even with my own trading, I thought everything was perfect when I was trading session momentum. And it wasn't until I was making little mistakes and I'd go and ask Tom. I'm sure you're aware of Tom by now. And I'd ask him kind of what's going on here, why am I doing this wrong, why am I doing that wrong? And it was kind of difficult because if I needed answers, I'd always have to go direct to Tom, whereas now you kind of have everyone in the Discord and everyone helps each other, so it makes trading a lot easier to get to understand, should I say. So what would you say are like the 2 favorite things from the WB Pro community?
My 2 favorite things are the process-driven strategy. So you do this. We do the same thing every day. We're looking at the same thing every day, and that has simplified it. But it's also made it a very strong baseline strategy for me, which is really important. And I know that I'm just looking at two currency pairs and probably a 5 or 6 step process. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the community, the community that we have, because you've got everybody looking at things from a different perspective. We get a really nice little chat about what's going on in the market and different things to look at. And that support has really been invaluable, because I was literally swimming around on my own. Well, drowning, really. I wasn't even swimming, I was drowning. So those are the 2 things that have really made a huge difference to me.
Great, that's great to hear. And obviously we have a few different benefits with the pro community. We have stuff like the trading journal, we have the the signals, the bot, the accountability calls. What would you say has probably helped you the most out of them additional things that you do get with the pro community?
The Telegram alerts are really great as well, because often we're off doing other things at the time that you might get a breakout, and that's really handy just to kind of have on you if I'm not at my desk at the time we get a breakout. What do we say? The journal. The journal is a really important part. My other software that I'm sort of subscribed to does that too, and I think it's really important to be able to look at what you've been doing and just to keep a track of your sort of psychology of what's going on emotionally for you. because the psychology of trading is a huge thing, obviously.
Definitely.
So yeah, those are the bits that really
Yeah,
bug me.
that's perfect. I think for me, I really like the trading journal just because of the fact that I can kind of upload a screenshot of my trades. I know when it comes to the end of the year and I like looking back through my trades to kind of see how I can improve moving forward. Sometimes it's difficult going back through the charts and it gets a bit messy and muddled up with all the different position sizes here and there. So
Yeah.
having that journal there has just benefited me because I get to visually have a look at, where I've gone wrong in all of my trades and stuff. So yeah,
Definitely.
there's been quite a lot of improvement there with the pro community. But what would you say are some of your trading goals or some goals you'd like to get out of trading?
Well, my most immediate goal is to get funded, because with the other program that I'd sort of subscribed to, that was part of the what I've paid for, and so really I'm trying to do 3% a month for 3 consecutive months. So I'm in my second at the moment. I made 5% last month, and that was, I mean, I can remember just thinking, God, if I can just get to 3%, then I can just leave it for the month. And last month I made 5%, and I wanted to carry on, so that was great. So my immediate goal is to get funded, and really just to get a solid income from it. Really to get a solid income from it, and then I may look to branch into some of the other strategies, but I haven't looked at those yet.
Yeah, definitely. There's a bunch of strategies there. I mean, for me personally, I'm really loving just session momentum at the moment. I was using DAX, but for me, I just like the simplicity in the trading with the session momentum.
Yeah.
It lets me carry on with my day, do everything else I need to do.
Right.
But yeah, how would you say your trading was before you met us?
I was drowning. I really was drowning in, and that's not any slight on the other company I was involved with, because the training that they had was really good, but
yeah,
the support for me was missing, and I felt like if I got a losing trade, I felt quite stupid. I was like, I've looked at this and it still hasn't worked, and I was just on a downward spiral of losing trades, and it's really flipped around, and it's flipped around in such a short period of time as well for me. It wasn't like had to go through another year of stress with it. Literally the first month, I could see results. Even within the first week, I could start to see results, and that has been such a big change for me and a big benefit.
Perfect. Excellent. I mean, even for me being involved in the Discord 24/7, I mean, once it's really, nice to see loads of members getting, or should I say doing well when they're in the Discord. I'm seeing plenty of people passing challenges, loads of people talking about how well they're doing at the moment. And it's really nice to see and be able to help people on their journey. So yeah, I'm really happy you're managing to find some success on the course.
Yeah, and I think you guys are doing such a great job. I feel everybody in there is very genuine. I think there's this whole space, be it forex trading or crypto trading, is full of all sorts of different influences, which is a new word for me. I mean, I'm twice your age, so, but this is it is full of a lot of social media rubbish, which you have to kind of swim through. And to find really genuine people who genuinely want to help and are not just after taking a huge subscription from you, I've found to be quite rare. And I found everybody to be involved in WBTrading to be just very genuine, very helpful. You can ask anything and nobody makes you feel stupid. And that's a really nice place to be as well, because I think many people come to it thinking it's a get rich quick scheme, which it's not. We all know it's not, but there is decent money to be made in it every day. And I think the fact that you guys are really trying to help people, become financially independent is a lovely thing. It's really, really nice.
Great, that's really nice to hear. Thank you for that. Well, I mean, we'll wrap it up there, Louise. Thanks for joining me on today's call. You've answered all the questions really well. I'm
Okay.
sure we'll catch up again sometime soon. But yeah, it's been a pleasure.
7 o'clock tomorrow morning, isn't it? In the Discord group. That's
We
right.
go
Or 7
again
o'clock for
tomorrow.
you. Yeah.
Exactly
All
that.
right.
All
All
right
right.
then.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks
Thanks
a
for your
lot for
time.
your time. You take
All
care,
right.
yeah? See
See
you
you then.
later.
Bye bye.